Right, so for today, have a couple blocks. We are going to start opening the chest a little. So you can either just not use a block, use two, or just one block, but have the block between the shoulder blades so it's right behind the heart if you're using a block here. And I like to take it parallel the long edge to the spine. And then you can find Sukhasana. If you're not using a block, you might just cross your forearms behind your head if you don't have a block. You can get a nice opening through the chest that way. But let it feel good, not forcing anything here. If it's been a couple days since I've been on my mat, I think this is a really nice way to just prepare your body for what's to come. And just noticing the breath here as you inhale, feel the belly expand, and then the heart, chest rise and fill up. And then exhale, either through the nose or the mouth, but let your hips sink down. Twice more, inhale. Fill up the belly, chest, pause at the top. And exhale, release. One more, inhale. Stretch out the breath. Hold it in. And exhale, sigh it out. Seal your lips, just find Ujjayi. And if blocks are behind the heart, let your hands grab behind your thighs to lift up. And then remove the blocks. And then come right to tabletop. Spread your fingers. Just cycle through cow and cat. You might take some circles on the hips. Maybe sit back to the heels there. And then sit back on your heels. Curl the toes under. And then take your arms up and then out wide. And then stretch your arms back. Feel the chest open here. Shoulder blades come together. And just cross your arms, alternating which arm is on top. And then big circles like you're doing the butterfly. And then switch directions. And then arms up, open and close your fist. Just warming up the forearms really fast, really fast, really fast. To keep the neck long, hug your upper arms down, belly back. Notice if you're clenching the jaw faster. This should distract you from your toes, your shins. Last 10 seconds. Faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Nicely done. Taps the feet down, maybe pat them out. Find another cow as you inhale, shoulder heads back. Curl the toes under, downward facing. Lift the sitting bones, wrap the triceps in. And then lengthen the waist. Stretch the sides of the heart forward. Top thighs back. Reconnect to the breath. In and out through the nose. And then put all the weight in the right hand, left hand, or right calf, ankle, somewhere along the bottom portion of the leg. And then I want you to gaze under that right armpit there. Work your right hip back, let your head dangle. Weave your chest to the right. And if it's possible, bend your left elbow toward your left. You might look towards your left elbow. Keep forming through the right inner palm. Take a full inhale. Left hand plants. And then all the way in the left inner palm, right hand somewhere on the bottom portion of the left leg. And then twist to the left. Wrap your left shoulder blade to the spine. And then just let your head dangle as you hug your left hip in and up. And then take the breath into that left side body, left side lung. Soften as you twist. And then breathe out. One more full breath. And then plant the hands. Downward dog. And then look to your hands, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, lengthen the spine out. Look up. Exhale, fold. Now clasp your hands behind your back. And then fold forward and down. Drop your head. You can sway a little side to side. Maybe work your knuckles to the left, to the right. And then find some place where you can just be still and then put weight into the balls of the feet more towards the toes as you attempt to scrub your heels out and lift the inner thighs and really feel that internal rotation of them. As you draw the bottommost portion of your heart towards your toes. Squeeze your upper arms together, take an inhale. Release the hands. And then bend the knees and roll up to stand. Press your palms together, look up. Thumbs to heart. Restabilize through your feet. And just pause here. Find an intention for your practice as you draw your attention inward. And using our practice to, of course, get the physical benefits out of the challenges, but ultimately, notice where the mind goes. Using the movement to quiet the mind, fluctuations of the mind. Take a full inhale. Now through the mouth, with the eyes open. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, chair pose. And then exhale, drop your seat. Good. Take an inhale, lift your heels and sit on them. So now we're back in toe stand. And then exhale, bring your knees down. Find this kneeling position and then cactus your arms and camel. Inhale, heart up. And then right arm under. I want you to lean back. Exhale. Cactus camel, inhale. And then lean back, left arm under. Dome the upper back. Inhale, camel with cactus arms. And then exhale, sit back to your heels. Use your hands or not, come back to toe stand. Heels down, inhale, chair. Belly back, exhale. Inner biceps to ear, inhale. Exhale, fold. Step your feet together, inhale, extend, bend the knees. And then we're gonna hop up and kick our butt 3 to 5 times. Try to land right back in that same place that you hopped. Get your hips over your shoulders. And then hop back to a soft knee, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, ripple forward to plank. Pull the belly in, pubic bone to sternum, lengthen the center line, and then chaturanga all the way down. Taps the feet down, forehead down. Take your palms alongside the hips. Press your pubic bone down. Then just lift your shoulder heads up. Lift your head. And now lift your legs. If you feel anything in the low back, just don't lift the legs as high. Try to lift your belly more. Now lift your arms. Maybe gaze. 3. Shoulder heads up, squeeze shoulder blades together. 2. Deep inhale. And exhale, plant the palms. Curl the toes under. Inhale through chaturanga to plank. Exhale, downward facing. Now stretch your right leg up there. Inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Leg up and back, bend the knee and open the hip. And then straighten the leg, square it off. And then high in the ball of the left foot. We're going to take those same hops all the way to the top of the mat. So hop off the left foot, land light. We're going to end up in warrior one, left leg between the hands. And then draw your right hip to align with the left. As you sprawl your inner right thigh back, stretch your arms up. And then interlace the hands. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Humble warrior, exhale, fold. And just take a moment, let your head go. Lift the shoulder heads up. And then pushing your feet, come back up, reach your arms to the sky. And then take reverse prayer. We're going to step the back foot in. Inhale, lift the heart. Pyramid pose, straighten the left leg. Fold forward and down. And if you need to use your hands here, that's completely fine. Maybe the blocks. Put more weight in your left foot. Hug the skin of your left hip back. As you inhale, lengthen your spine out your pelvis. And then exhale, fold navel over thigh. Hands to hips or keep reverse prayer. Inhale, soften a bend into the left knee, high in the ball of the right foot to warrior three. Take off. Roll your right inner thigh up. Take an inhale, start to bend the left knee. 2 standing splits, get your hands down. Or not, you can take hands to prayer. But put weight into the left heel. Now get your hands down, hop your left foot back an inch or so. And I want you to lean the weight into your hands toward your fingertips here. And then see without traveling back if you can just hop and switch your legs. And it might be low. It doesn't have to be lofty and high. It might be low. If that's too easy, run it in air. And then hop back. It doesn't matter what foot. Look for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing. Take a full breath. And then lift your left leg up. Knee to nose, exhale. Leg up and back, bend your knee, open the hip. Front to the left inner palm. Put more juice in the left shoulder to align with the right. And then straighten the leg, square it off. Keep that L shape of the legs high in the ball of the right foot. Shift your shoulders towards your wrists. And then hop off your right foot. Land light. 3 to 5 of those. And then right foot between your hands. Left leg back, warrior one. Arms up. Clasp your hands. Get the opposite thumb on top. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. And then halfway forward as you fold. Let the head go. Put more weight in your left foot as you firm your right hip in. Push into your feet. Inhale, warrior one. Release the clasp. Arms up. Coming to pyramid, hands to hips, or reverse prayer. Shorten your stance, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward and down. Keep a micro bend in the left knee or hands to floor, maybe blocks. And try to scrub the heels out. And then right hip back, heart forward and down. Now soften the right knee, look forward. And take it right to warrior three. Take an inhale there. Exhale, standing splits. Keep firming the right hip in, full breath in. Now get your hands down. Hop the right foot back an inch or so. And then lift the left leg from the inner thigh. Lean the weight towards the fingertips. Hug your upper arms in and then hop and switch your legs. Land light. You can do that 3 times, maybe 5 times. But just finding your edge, your playtime to explore. And then take it through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Step your feet together and then bend your knees, glue the thighs together. And if you have the tendency to really separate your knees, take a block between your thighs and that'll help you keep the knees together because you can't release the block. I like to use one. It's not necessary though. So we're gonna hop and kick our heels to our butt. Shoulders towards the wrists and keep hopping forward. Think a chair upside down. And you'll feel light once you actually get your hips over your shoulders. That might happen today. It might happen 6 months from now. It might happen 6 years from now. So keep smiling, keep trying, do your best. And then feet between your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand. And thumbs to heart. Step a third of the way back. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, chair. And then exhale, toe stand. Lift the heels. Upright the chest. And then draw the knees forward. And then come up, cactus the arms, hips over knees in camel pose. Exhale, right arm under, sit back. Camel with cactus arms. Inhale. Left arm under, sit back. Camel cactus. Inhale. Sit on the heels and lift the knees. And then bring the heels down. Push through the feet. Inhale to chair. Exhale to fold. Straighten the legs as you pour forward. And then come back to that sensation, if you want, use the block, of having one leg. So glue together the knees, the thighs, the feet. Shoulders over wrists. Bend the knees. Hop up, kick your butt. 2 to 3 of those. And then we'll land in a soft dog. Absorb that shock. And then ripple forward to plank. Chaturanga to the belly. Set up for Shalabhasana. Fleshy portions of the palm up. Fingernails, toenails down. Pubic bone down. Lift your head, shoulders, lift your legs. Now lift your arms. Keep the gaze down the nose. Try to lift your belly more. 3, 2, full breath in. Now exhale, bend the elbows, curl the toes. Through Chaturanga, inhale to plank. Take it to dog. And then inhale, reach the right leg up there. Exhale, knee to nose. Leg up and back, inhale. All the weight in the left foot, high on the toes. Take those same hops off the foot. Keep traveling forward. And then see if you can switch your legs in air. So right foot lands between your hands. And come right to crescent lunge. Take your arms up. Inhale, left arm under, and then left leg over. And a full eagle. Drop your seat, lift the elbows shoulder height. Squeeze your thighs. Deep inhale. Keep the arms, warrior three. Roll the skin of the inner left thigh back. Stretch the fingertips away from the chin. Get long from end to end. Revolve half moon. Open the arms in air. And then firm your right hip away from your right armpit. As you reach the arms apart. And then try not to sag your left hip. Take another inhale. And then keep the twist. Come right into crescent lunge with open arms. Inhale, exalt. Revolve crescent. Left elbow, right knee. Lounge your chest back and lift your left thigh bone up. Maybe drop your right sitting bone down. Keep the strength in the left leg. And then inhale, reverse. And roll your hands down. Right leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. Stay or wild thing. Flip of the dog. Get that nice opening through the right side body. Down dog splits, inhale. And then same thing. Look forward. Take a few hops off your left foot. You can just skip and step your right foot between your hands. But see if you can get your hips over your shoulders enough to switch your legs in air. Crescent lunge. We're going to do that same thing. Left arm under. Left leg over. Eagle. Drop the seat. Inhale. Puff up the upper back. Warrior three. Keep the arms. Hug your right hip in. Revolve. Crescent. Exhale. You might hover the left hand. Open arms twist. Crescent lunge to exalt. Breath in. Revolve crescent. Breath out. Push knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Pull breath in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, down dog splits. Bend the knee, open the hip. Left shoulder over wrist, flip your dog. You might turn your right palm down, look towards the pinky. Maybe goddess your right arm or hand behind your head. Look to your left thumb. Hug your left shoulder in the socket to come back to center. Right leg up. And then you can hop the left foot in. Lean the shoulders towards the wrist. Hug your upper arms in. Hop off your left foot. Reach your right heel to the sky. And keep hopping forward, hopping forward. Try to get a little more hang time to switch the legs. Last one, I promise, crescent lunge. Now you're a pro. Make it smooth. Left arm under. Left leg over. Warrior three. Revolve half moon. Left hand hovers or to the floor. Bend in your right knee. Inhale. Open your arms to exalt to crescent lunge. Revolve crescent. Take another full breath. Right into reverse warrior. Take an inhalation. And then come right to horse pose. Drop your hips. And then stretch your arms up. Bend your elbows down as you lift your heels. Heels down, arms up. And then hop your feet in and out. And you can bring your hands to your heart for that. So that's what we're going to do 19 more times. So that's one. Heels up, heels down, hop in and out. Keep your hands to your heart the whole time. Keep your chest upright. Halfway there. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hop in, hop out, arms up, straighten the legs. Find a cow face arm. So right elbow is bent, tailbone down, left shoulder back. And then inhale, parallel the feet. Exhale, soft knees fold. That nice rinse for the spine. You can sway a little side to side there. Pour the weight towards the toes, however. Lift the inner arches of the feet. And then sitting bones. Tip them to the sky as you lift the belly and allow the spine to unravel. Take another moment, full breath in. And release your hands there. Inhale, lengthen. Now get your hands right under your shoulders and find a flat back. Come high onto the balls of the feet. Get your shoulders over your wrists. And then hop and cross your legs. Hop out, hop and cross opposite leg. Hop out and in. And keep switching which leg is in front. Try to just land light more than anything. Keep pushing the shoulders away from the jaw. And then right leg in front. Now cross above the knees there. Take an inhale. Lengthen the spine halfway. And then exhale. I want you to keep that and stretch your left leg back behind you. So you're in a supported warrior 3. Take an inhale, lengthen from navel to chin. Now roll your left foot open. I want you to find standing splits and pull your left knee into your left upper arm, but from your right hip in. Standing splits supported, inhale, lengthen. Roll the hip open, left knee, left upper arm as you fold. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, roll the hip open, fold. Firm your right hip in. Now inhale, we're gonna keep a flat back, so light on the fingertips. On your exhale, roll the hip open, left knee to upper arm or straight leg. And keep a flat back. Inhale, square it off, lengthen, shoulders back. Exhale, roll it open, bent knee or straight leg. Inhale, square it off. Exhale, roll open. Good, now inhale, supported warrior 3. Take a curtsy lunge. Curl your left toes under, left thigh behind right. Come to your fingertips or thumbs to heart and just pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7. More weight in the heels. Sit back and down. 3, 2, and sit. So right toes to the side of the mat. We're going to just find a nice rinse for the outer hip. Half floor the fish. Right hand behind you. Left arm up. Inner elbow crease to the knee or elbow outside the knee. Lift the low back, take an inhale. And then exhale, push the right foot. Lift up through the spine. full breath there. And look over your left shoulder. We're going to come right back to supported warrior 3 on the right leg. And then get your hands down, bend your right knee as much as you need to do that. Now pull your left knee towards your left armpit and fold. Now keep that. If you can, look down and come behind the ball of the right foot. We're going to try to take the right leg out laterally to find a puppy press. So you might look towards me. It can be just this motion. Hug your upper arms in. If you get your hips over your shoulders, you might be able to take it wide and find Skandasana upside down. Right leg out, left heel to left sitting bone. If you're in this shape, right foot down, but keep the left knee bent. You can find Skandasana and come upright. So you're at the back of the mat. And just enjoy this pause for a moment here. Give yourself what you need. And now frame your left foot. I want you to come into lizard. High in the ball of the right foot. Walk your left foot towards the left side of the mat. And then walk your hands out. And you might just drop your head, but lift your belly and get your shoulders away from your jaw again. So hug your upper arms in, lengthen the waist. You might bend the elbows and get your forearms down, keeping all that lengthening. And opening through the chest. And if you need more, left shoulder under your left knee. You can grab around that left ankle. But then steer your right hip towards your left foot. Your right hip's going to want to roll open and lift up. Can you draw more power through the right big toe? Roll right frontal hip towards left foot. And then pull the heart through, lift your belly. Maybe arms out. Gaze forward if you're flying. And your lizard. 3, 2, hands down. 1, you'll take your left leg up and back. Bring your forearms down. Option 1, stay. Option 2, pinch a Mayurasana. Shoulders over elbows. Hug now biceps in. And maybe take it up into your balance. Get your feet down. You can lift up one elbow at a time or charge right to chaturanga from there. Inhale, up dog. Take the knees down, sit back, child's pose. Let's take a moment there. Downward facing dog. Stretch your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. See if you can get your shoulders beyond your wrists and then straighten the arms more. Dome the upper back. Leg up and back, bend the knee. Now open the hip. And then straighten the leg squared off. High in the ball, the right foot. Inhale, look forward between the hands and keep that as you hop off the right foot. Don't let your left hip roll open. You might step your left foot between or switch your legs in air. And then come to crescent lunge. Right arm under left. Inhale, lift the elbows, and then right leg over, exhale, Gardasana. Upright the torso. Take a full breath in. Find your concentration, warrior three. Keep the arms. Feel the legs in space. Revolved half moon. Open the arms, hand down or hover. Spin your right inner thigh up. Keep the chest open to your left. Inhale, crescent lunge. To exalt, breath in. Revolve crescent. Take a full breath in. Reverse warrior breath out. Take an inhale, tip to your right. And then down dog splits. Try not to scrape the heel. Lift it and then float the leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Take a wild thing if you want it. And then shoulder over wrist, look to the thumb. Down dog splits, inhale. Square off the hips, lean the weight to the hands. Hop off the right foot 2 to 3 times. Switch your legs in air. Crescent lunge. Right arm under. Gardasana, right leg over. As you descend the hips, ascend the heart. Warrior three. Find the center line and hug it. Find your drishti. Inhale. Exalted crescent, exhale. Breath in. Revolve crescent, breath out. Fill up the back ribs with breath as you breathe in. Slowly windmill, open, reverse warrior. Inhale here. Down dog splits. Try to float the foot, then take it up and back. And roll it open. Wild thing. You might find a different variation of that left arm, goddess, or hand behind head. Hug that right shoulder in so it feels like you're in side plank as you come back through. Less momentum, more control. Down dog splits, find your core. And then lean weight forward. Hop off the right foot. Reach through the left heel, but get your right hip behind you more. It's really that hopping leg that's pulling you down. Inhale, crescent, last one. And then right arm under, right leg over. Warrior three. Revolved half moon. Get out of the left toes. Inhale, reverse, or crescent lunge, exalt. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Scoot your left hip in more, lengthen your spine out. Take a full breath in. And the breath out. And then come right to reverse warrior. And then just find your horse shape. And then arms up. Bend the elbows down, lift the heels. Heels down, arms up, and then hop in and out. So that's one. Keep going. So go at your own pace. I'm going to count 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Last one. Arms up, upper body back, sit lower, lift the toes. Soften the neck. Press to stand. Inhale. Right hand behind the heart. Feet parallel. Inhale. Soften the knees. Fold forward and down. You might turn the toes in a little. And this way, side to side. Lift your right shoulder, head up a little more. Put more weight towards the toes. Spread and lift the sits bones. Take a full breath. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. So yogi's choice here, you can grab your feet, ankles, pull through, maybe walk your hands between the legs. Put on the breath. And then inhale, come to a flat back. Shoulders over wrists. And then lift the heels up. You can shorten your stance a little. And then we're going to hop and cross and then alternate. Hop in and out. Alternate which foot is crossing. So ideally, your shoulders are over the wrists the whole time. Try to soften the neck. Work from deep within the shoulder, the armpit, the side ribs. Claw them out with the fingertips. Maybe faster, maybe slower. And then left ankle or thigh in front. So your crest above the knee. Walk your hands towards your feet. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Just let the head go. Lift the shoulder heads up. Check out the head. Maybe stick out your tongue. And then inhale, we're going to come to supported warrior 3 on the left leg. So lengthen, not just the right leg, but from your frontal hip bone through your spine, front body. And then exhale, right knee, roll that hip open and pull it in as you fold. So that left outer hip has to hug in. Inhale, square it off and lengthen, look up. Roll the foot open, hip open, hug right knee towards upper right arm as you bow, standing splits. Inhale, extend from crown of head to right heel. Turn the toes down, turn the toes out, fold forward. Now I'm going to switch gears a little. Inhale, lengthen and keep a flat back. Exhale, roll the foot open, bent knee or straight. That left hip has to work harder. Lay back, square it off, inhale. Shoulders back, exhale, roll the foot open, bent knee or straight leg. Inhale, square it off. Exhale, roll it open. Shoulders back, stretch the side, ribs out. Take it through supported warrior 3 and then curtsy. Curl the toes, sit your bum back, fingertips down or thumbs to heart, and just pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then drop your seat so much that you find half floor of the fish. Left toe stay facing side of mat, left hand behind you, right arm up. Inner elbow crease or elbow to the knee. Inhale, inflate your belly to your thigh, lift your low back, exhale, shoulders back as you revolve. And that axial extension on the spine. Drop the hips heavy. Like you're separating your rib cage from your pelvis. Take another inhale. Keep the twist. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale. And then release. Get your hands down. Take it right back to supported warrior 3. Now on the left leg. And then plant your palms. Get your right knee towards your right armpit. Look between your wrists. High on the ball, the left foot. You can let your head go for a moment and just mark this. You're going to keep that right knee plugging to the right side body. Lift your left heel and just tip your weight towards your fingertips. This might be your work today. This is really hard within itself. Maybe you can take that leg out. Like there's someone or something you really dislike to the left of you and you want to kick it away. Maybe you picture that thing. Ugh. Do your best, kick it away. I don't want you here. Ugh. Kick it away. If you can, you'll hold that. Think Skandasana upside down. And then tip to your left leg. Keep your right knee bent. And then step out wide. Skandasana. One side will probably be more challenging than the other in that one. Just take a moment. And then take it right into framing that right foot for lizard. Heel toe the right foot out. And then drop your hips low, walk your hands forward, but wrap your triceps down. All right, so you're lengthening the low back here, but keeping the sides of the waist long, shoulders plugging as the navel lifts. Hug inner knee to outer arm. Push to the root of the left big toe as you reach the heel back. It's going to engage your quad. If you can, bring your elbows down if you want. And keep pulling the sides of the heart through. Again, it's like you're pulling your rib cage, your bottommost rib away from your pelvis. If you want more, right shoulder under knee, you can grab around that ankle. But notice if you tend to become a turtle, shortening your neck and rounding just to find that. Keep a flat back, think up dog or cobra. Maybe fly or lizard. If you're flying the arms out, knee in, right hip low, chest forward, lift the chin. 3. Bra on the heart. 2. Get the hands down. 1. Whatever you're in, right leg up and back. Elbows down, keep the hips square. Dolphin splits, turn the toes down, hug your left hip in, stay. Or look down, elbows right under shoulders. And then you can hop up. Tip in the pincha. Lift up through the sides of the waist, feet. If you're upside down, slowly come out. Vinyasa. Look forward, hug in, chaturanga. Take a moment, up dog or cobra. Downward facing. And then come back all the way to your belly. Good. Come back to your forehead. Reach the feet back. Lift up one leg at a time there. Press your pubic bone down. Lift your low belly. Lift your arms, lift your head. Now lift your legs. I want you to take your legs wide. And then arms forward, bring your legs together. Keep your gaze down. Legs wide, arms back, zip up, arms overhead. Keep going. And then bend your elbows. And exhale, plant the palms. Curl your toes under. Inhale. See if you can find chaturanga. Look forward. Lift the belly. Exhale to plank. Split the mat apart. Take an inhale. Downward facing. Stretch your right leg up. Half pigeon. Just bring knee behind the palm. And then square off your hips. So you can curl your left toes under and walk that left thigh and knee forward, just to get your right hip in line with your left. Fingertips to blocks. Find the extension out through the spine if you can, maybe arms overhead. You might bend the elbows, big goddess of the arms. Maybe even hands behind your head, bend your elbows, let your head rest back, lift your elbows to the ceiling. Support to your core as you inhale and exhale, fold. And inhale, walk your hands in. We're just going to take it through a vinyasa. So curl your left toes under, float the right leg up. You can roll the hip open. Wild thing, any vinyasa, or skip it. And then when you're ready, left leg up. Half pigeon on the left. But then walk your fingers back as you curl your right toes under, scoot that knee forward to then work your left hip back. Left sitting bone might lift, and that's okay, but keep hugging in outer hips. Sprawl your right inner thigh up. Maybe hands stay down or stretch your arms up. Cactus, maybe clasp the hands behind the head. Wide elbows or elbows together. And just get that extension through that thoracic spine, outer armpit as you lift the heart. Take a full inhale. And slowly come just neutral and walk it forward. Exhale. Bring your awareness back to the breath. And slowly make your way back to down dog splits. Roll the left hip open. Take any last vinyasa. Come into Virasana, so heels between or outside your hips. And then if it's comfortable, take your elbows down. Hug your belly back and then lift your sitting bones and reach your knees away from you. So you can lengthen the low back and then set those sitting bones back down. And if it's comfortable, come all the way down. And do that same thing. You might take your arms overhead. And if you're on your back and you need to make your way back up. And then we're going to take one last heart opener. So if you prefer camel, then come right up onto a kneeling position. Set up, hands to low back. If you prefer bridge or wheel, just lie down. That's where I'm going to go. You choose. And then soak it up. Once you find your shape of choice, soften the gripping of the lower portion of the glutes. Create more space in the low back. And then slowly make your way out when you're ready. And then just step your feet off the mat, knock your knees in. And then walk your feet off the mat more, and then windshield wiper the knees to the right. And we're just going to lift our right leg and take the ankle to just above the knee. And if it's comfortable for you, you can reach the arms overhead. But try to release that left sitting bone just by softening the low back. All the way up to the back of the shoulders and the skull. Down to that left thigh. Into the outer hip and tissues that connect to the IT band. And then just lift your right leg, step it off the mat, and then second side. So take both knees left. Left knee aligns with right hip to your best ability, and left ankle goes above the knee. And then drop in. as you absorb the breath. In a moment. And then release left foot down. And then knees to chest. Wrap your arms around the shins there. Grab opposite elbows if possible. Hug knees in. Take a full breath in. And exhale, pull. Close your eyes. Full breath in. And exhale, pull deeper. And then gently release. Feet down. Extend the legs out. Maybe give them a little shake and then reach your arms out for Shavasana. And again, let there be a slack of the jaw so there's no gripping through the throat or the tongue. Just find your natural breath, feeling the rise and fall of the chest. Just feeling the peace that resides through using our physical practice or asanas to steady the mind. And feel the peace that's there. Finding the melody of the moment or the breath to reduce the static, the chaos. And just mark this here, embrace it. And then you're welcome to stay or join me, just seated comfortably. Close your eyes. And bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. Bow your gaze. Namaste.